Winter is here. After 9 days in Reno, they say it's gonna snow today, so I'm leaving. I'm off to Sunshine State, California. Here I come. Oh, I like my stay at Reno, and I was thinking maybe stay another week, but snow is coming. My plan was to go over Lake Tahoe down to California, Thunder Valley, and they're predicting snow tomorrow in Lake Tahoe. I don't want to experience what the Downer Party experienced 200 years ago when they got stuck over there by Truckee in the snow the whole winter, ran out of food, ate all their animals, and actually experienced cannibalism. Half of them died. Last year I went that way, so now I'm going, that's Highway 80. So I'm gonna go now south part of Lake Tahoe, and that's Highway 50, and in South Lake Tahoe on a borderline there's a poker room, so I'm gonna visit it for you. It's called Harvey's. Who's Harvey? Well, I guess guy crazy enough to have a poker room there because it's there's a limited action. They have enough tables, but poker room is open only Thursday through Sunday from 3 p.m. to 1 a.m. So limited hours. But I guess maybe who lives there? Who plays poker there? Only millionaires that live at Lake Tahoe. So let's go mingle with millionaires of Lake Tahoe. And there it is, Lake Tahoe. Look at that, it's so beautiful. Wish the weather is better. But those millionaires, they know to pick the spot. This is amazing. So there's Harris on the left and poker here, big sign, Harvey's. Here we go. So there are different levels. On a lower level, there's a games like for kids. You leave kids there. Then you go upstairs to lose your money and have fun. So now it's almost 2 o'clock, so I have 1 more hour before the game starts. There's the players bar. No, not the place in Madison, it's just the bar. But there's that connection, the players bar and poker. So it's next to a poker room actually. So it's kind of the same, like Madison. Except they don't play poker anymore over there. Mark got, I don't know, scared. Don't have poker. It looks like there's 17 tables total. And tournament zone and really cute pictures on the wall. Poker related bars and stuff. I think there may be a good action in the summer when there's all tourists. They have money, people from California, Arizona, you know, come here to escape the heat. So it may be interesting to explore and see. It's 3 o'clock and the game is ready to start. It's 8 seated with dividers that are just here on the side, not in front. Well, the game started exactly at 3 o'clock, 2 tables, and half hour later they opened the third one. Something weird happened. The first hand, I have a king jack, so I raised 10. I get 2 callers. There's a king on a flop, and I bet 25, and both of them fold. Dealer pushes me chips, and when I put my stacks to be even, 300, I'm left with only $10 extra. Well, 2 callers, it should be 20, plus there was a blind the dealer took for a rake, and I have only 10. I'm pretty sure one of the guys didn't put pre-flop raise, 10. Nobody noticed. I didn't object, just let it go. Just several hands later, I get King Jack again, this time suited.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
I was in a big blind and there was a raise, $10, and I called. 3 of us see the flop, and we all check. The river brings me Jack high straight, I bet 25. The guy calls, I show king jack, he shows queen jack, his straight is queen high. And I'm thinking, are these amateurs gonna get me tonight? The game is very easy. These are recreational players and I have my way with them. So he raises 10 pre-flop. I have 5-3 of clubs and I'm calling with them with any 2 cards. Flop was 9-6-5. Okay, no clubs. I have a bottom pair, but I don't know. There's always a river. He's first to act and he checks. Okay, free card. Checky. Turn is 4. Now I have open-ended straight draw. I have some outs there. Another 5, maybe 3, maybe deuce, maybe 7. A lot of outs here. This time he bets 15. So I just smooth call and the river brings deuce. He goes all in. I call. He shows pocket aces. And he buys again for $40. This same guy, couple hands later, donates to me. Now he's probably chasing me. He has ace deuce. I pocket tens. I raise pre-flop. I pound the flop and turn. And on a river, he actually bets, and I only call, and he hits the deuce on a river only. Few more hands later, I have ace 10 of diamonds. I raise pre-flop, and flop is 9-8-3. Okay, I have nothing, but that flop didn't hit his cards for sure. I bet 25, and he calls, but it took him a while, and he really didn't want to call. I can see on his face, he's recounting chips over and over. He doesn't want to lose anymore. The turn is 8. He checks, and I bet 50. I know he's gonna fold. Well, if he has 8, but I don't put him on 8. I know he's gonna fold, and he does. You can see the pain on his face. Well, I could keep busting them whole night.
Because I can go on busting you up all night.
Нет! Нет!
But it was time to leave. Okay, hour and 45 minutes. Up to 100, it's enough. I have to drive. So you know, millionaires didn't show up. It was amateurs night. It's 8-seated table. 3 of us bought in for $300. 3 of them for $40. That's minimum. And 2 of them 100. So slow game. But I got a couple pots. I'll tell you later. I have to drive now. And I'm out of Lake Tahoe adventure. This light, that's actually a state line. So this crossing street, that's the state line. And now we're officially in California. Welcome to Sunshine State. Sun went down. And here's where the rich and famous mingle. I didn't see them in the casino. I'm really disappointed.
3 hours later.
And that is Thunder Valley. So I made it to California. Chapter 2. Masks mandatory, and you get one. This place is huge and packed tonight. There must be some special drawing because in the poker room they have 21 tables and all full, and the list is like 25. And now it's 10 in the evening. So I made it, but so the list is abnormal. It's like 30 people on 1-3, on 2-5 less, but only 2 tables. So there's not gonna be at least 1 hour. I don't want to wait, so I'll come back tomorrow. I never saw that many people in my life in one casino. That is abnormal. Absolutely half of California is here. I decided to leave. It's so packed and the list is so long, so I'm just gonna leave. Come back tomorrow, Sunday. Unbelievable. Sunday morning, little bit windy. I'm ready to hit the felt. In the background you can see Thunder Valley. The only thing left is to give you my top 5 albums I was listening through the years non-stop, and I still do. Some of them, you remember old days, vinyl, LPs, I listen so much, then when I play A-side, you can hear the B-side playing, how many times the needle went through the grooves. Those are my top 5 favorite albums. They all come from old days, because when music hits you, it's a specific moment in your life, in your, let's say, puberty or in your development, and it gets stuck with you. So those 5 are stuck with me for years. One of my most favorite albums of all times, Eric Burdon Declares War. Hey, you needed a white kid from England to come to America and creates one of the best rhythm and blues, call it, sounds, and the bands, using some local LA musicians that just play the local bars. They're not even the known band, The War. Eric Burdon makes them famous. On number 4, Doors, Absolutely Live. It's a collection of live performances, but I like this album. It represents like everything the Doors did. The raw power of Jim Morrison and the boogie feel that they can create, the rhythm they keep. It's great. It's great live album. Number 3, another live album, compilation actually, from several concerts, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, 4-Way Street. It's double album. First album is record is on acoustic guitars, and the second one electric guitars. All songs are there, absolutely all of them. And I especially like to listen Neil Young's guitar on electric, because he changes their sound. That's why they all loved him, but he's a weird guy. They beg him to be, you know, they're Crosby, Stills, Nash albums, and then there's Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. They beg him to play with them, but he always blackmails them. He has some rules, or I don't play, so they give up often, you know, but just try to listen there. Ohio or Southern Man. Great stuff, great stuff. Number 2 would be Colosseum Live. It's an English band from end of 60s, and similar type like it was Free, or they had a great singer, Chris Farlow. Chris Farlow was one of those unknown voices, but when you hear him, you have to love him. They had a generation of great singers over there, including Rod Stewart, Chris Farlow, and Paul Rogers, Long John Baldry, and stuff. They call themselves blues players. It's white kids from England, but they're blues singers. Chris Farlow. Just listen, Stormy Monday Morning from amazing stuff. And number 1 of this list, and still my best record of all times, John Mayall, Turning Point. What's interesting about this album, it's also live, but it's interesting that there was no drummer. It's amazing. Then saxophone work is really great. Try to listen songs like So Hard to Share, California, The Laws Must Change. It's all great. The whole record is great. I'm telling you, that's the one that when I play the A side, I can hear the B side, because needle cut so deep. Hey, I'm gonna leave you the list down there or up there. Try to listen some of these songs. You're gonna love them. It's one of the masterpieces. So now I'm ready to go hit the felt. Wish me good luck, boys, and I hope see you down the road.